with basic materials. Sherwin-Williams. Let's look at this. I mean, again, I've been traveling last week, so it's kind of new what's going on. But the market got destroyed on, it looks Thursday or Friday. Let's see where we are, though. We're not very bad when it comes to Sherwin-Williams, at least. I would say let's give ourselves a line. Yeah, we're kind of hovering that 618. Here's the last high, so we just basically came back to the original, or this breakout over here, finding some support at the 339. I really, if you want to be aggressive, again, the market's gonna open up. It's midnight for you guys. It's midday for me. Market look is gapping down 40 points. 41 points. So depending on how bad and how much selling goes on, I would say that we might get ourselves down to maybe this blue line. I'm not 100% sure, but if the market kind of stabilizes and we can stay above this 339 to 336, then I am a buyer. But again, if the market's just going to crash for 4 days and go down 200 points like it did in the last 2 days, then I see this will have a negative reaction, probably back down to this 330. But as long as we kind of maintain up in this upper quadrant, right, from the 100 to the 50, I see that this would be a good support. We got Ecolab. Again, it's kind of like Sherwin-Williams. It looked like we were going to break out here, but just we'll look above and fail, and now we're right around our support area. I mean, these teal lines are lines that we have drawn ourselves. Excuse me. So again, maybe down to the 222. That's 3 points from here. Yeah, we might retest down to here just because again the market is falling apart at the moment. But I don't see much further than, breaking past this low right here. But again, if the market can kind of stabilize, then I would like to be a buyer when they cross these thresholds again. DuPont. Oh, man. I mean, they're all at support. This is at the 50% line. We held the 50% line. So it's difficult for me to really say the market's going to keep going down, but I just have the gift of the future and knowing the futures are down 41, almost 42 points now. So they've dropped almost 2 points since I've been talking on this video. So, and within 2 hours, they dropped 20 points. So, because the last time I was making another video was 2 hours ago. Yeah, see, now 42 and some change now. So the market's continuously dropping. So if the market's going to be down like 1%, then it's going to be very difficult for any of these to hold. However, when the market does stabilize again, if we can get back above this 76, then I would be a buyer. Look for the next probably support. Again, I would say down to this area over here, down to the 73 area would probably be the support that they're running to. LyondellBasell. Yeah, a little disappointing. 8406 would probably be target. Just because the market's crashing. If I didn't know that the market's now down 43 points, then I would say this looks like a good buy. But since I have the gift of knowing the future, I would say probably the 84 would be the path of least resistance. So if you can just take some off the table, I would. International paper. There we go. On international paper, this would probably be one of the ones I would say it might buck the trend. it might not do quite so horrible. If we can hold this 45.58, then I would be a buyer. The only reason I'm saying this, like international paper, because we have gotten destroyed for quite some time, right? So if the market wanted to sell this, I doubt like they would have already been selling it. They sold it really hard on Friday, but we also had a bounce off of the 100% on Wednesday. But if we do start rolling back over, then 43.69 would be target. RIO, yeah, come back down, roll. Target probably 63.43. Find some kind of footing right here. We are basically right here, right? Holding this right here. I don't particularly think we could hold it, but again, kind of like with international paper, the Rio Tinto has been just hammered over the last little bit of time. So they might just surprise us and not hammer it anymore. We got DOW. Yeah, I mean, everything's kind of the same of what I'm saying at the moment, just because, again, I didn't have the feel of the market like I usually do, so it's difficult for me because it's the first time I've seen it in a week, and the last time I seen it was a week ago. So honestly, it doesn't seem like much has happened. Like this was a big nasty drop, but then over here we're kind of just in a squeeze. It's just jiggling in between. I do like the tails on both of these. Again, because if you see, we bounced on Friday, we bounced and we're holding. But again, I know the market's down 43 points, so it's difficult for me to really be gung-ho and be like, yeah, the market's going to go higher. Yeah, I don't think that. So maybe for the next 2 days, we might come back down to test this and then go higher. But until I can, if the market was up 43 points, then this would be a completely different conversation. BASF, this is kind of, I don't see us crashing too much further from here. Hold on a second. Oh. Mm-mm.